Hi YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good considering the circumstances. I'll tell you about it. I mean, it's really nothing new for me. This, I have to give you a trigger warning ahead of time of foul language because I've had some people that pretend they're on the side of what righteousness is, but they're working for the dark force. So they're riding both sides of the fence. So let me tell you about this in a minute here, or in a second. Yesterday I got the message that I had a decision to make. Like basically I can tone it down and uh, live, or I could continue doing what I'm doing and I'm in danger. Oh, I'm in danger? What, I wonder what age that started at. And you think you're going to threaten me? I guarantee you, riding both sides of the fence, you're a lot more afraid of me than I am of you because I'm not afraid. Bring it on. You can't fucking threaten me. So that's part of my topic. Um, and another part of my topic is I heard somebody say, well, somebody from like the deep state or whatever had thrown me a lifeline. Oh, like the Jesuits in the Blue Lodge and the Masons there that threw me a lifeline? Sort of like that. Because their asses were on the line because they were fucking afraid for themselves. Had nothing to do with taking care of me. Shut the fuck up. Shut it down like I'm stupid. And then turn around, oh, here's my hand. Shake my hand. We're friends now and we're going to work together. And then laugh in my face about the injuries I've had. Yeah, that's both sides of the fence. I don't do that. You pick one side or the other, or just go die somewhere. So, yeah, that's what's I'm not done. I'm gonna annihilate somebody that's playing me for their selves. So, and I'm just gearing up for it. And when I find my words and I got it just right, I'm gonna cut your head off. So that's what I do best. So you want to try and take me out like you're the first one to come up with that idea? Or that somebody saved me, that I don't have that ability within myself. Nobody's ever fought for me. Oh, well, let me take that back. It's one little tiny man one time stepped in and said, you don't talk to her like this and you don't treat her like this. A friend of mine named Gary, super tiny little guy with biceps about like that, looked like a mini Popeye, you know? So there might have been a couple other through the years, and I mean, I'm talking about I've been in some really rough situations that I've always taken care of myself, you know, and other people along the way. You can't threaten me. I never ran to hide from anybody. I took off so the Masons wouldn't know where I was, so they couldn't use me. Not because I was afraid. A little kid doesn't go out in this world by theirself because they're afraid. So you better rethink your bullshit. You're talking to the wrong person. I can put more fear in you than you will me because it's not going to be there. Rethink your bullshit. I don't care who you think you are. I've had people attack me with pull guns on me, put a gun in my mouth, aim high-powered rifles at me. I've been shot in my leg, um, all kinds of things, you know, that I've combated on my own. And you think, unless you shoot me from far away, you're not going to get close enough to do anything to me. And I have guns too. You wanna wanna have a shootout at the OK Corral type of thing? Maybe they should take, mixed martial arts out of the situation, and we'll just have weaponry like, like Roman gladiators. How about that? Only we'll use guns. I don't use my gun. The only reason I went hunting, I used to hunt because I was raised like that. And yeah, I am a hunter. So don't forget that. you know. Well, anyway, are you? You might be. Is it for sport or do you actually serve a purpose with that? you know. But anyway, I don't need a gun. I don't like guns. But I am a deadeye if I choose to use one. I have a wrist rocket, and if I had a bow and arrow, if I ever need it, I can make one. I used to make them. I made one once and I had it taken away. Well, not once, more than once. But I shot it towards my brother. I didn't shoot him. But believe me, he was always about a foot taller than me, my adopted brother. And he was a very cruel human being. I mean, I'm talking cold. So yeah, and I shot it towards him, and I had my bow and arrow taken away from me till I got older, and then I got a real one, and I didn't ever point it at him. But he did shoot me in my leg. So anyway, another time I was with a friend of mine, and we walked into a really bad situation with actual people that were hitmen, you know? We didn't know if we were going to make it out of there. But I did start talking to the people, and by the time a couple hours passed, I had made friends. so, and another time, I unknowingly got involved with some people that were mafioso and barely made it out of some situations in my life that were you can't scare me. Not even close. I grew up around a dad with arms bigger than my legs and shoulders 3 times thicker than mine, and not in a good temperament either, you know? Even my mom, my adopted mother's built like a German tank, so you people can't scare me. Even if you were wiry and really lethal, you're still not as limber or as quick as me with the training I've had. So no, I'm not afraid of you. I say bring it on. It's been a while since I've sparred. I tell you where I live every time I get off here. Like I say, we'll have a cup of coffee and then we'll go out into my yard. Don't sit over on this internet and fucking threaten me. Because if I see you in person and I find out who you are, you're not going to like it. I'll probably make you take a swing at me just so I can finish it. And I do that, by the way. That, yeah, I've been injured, but so have people that tried to hurt me. So they aren't going to tell you about that. So, I'll tell you about it. Nobody gets away doing anything to me, and it isn't just because I have heavenly protection, it's because I fight for myself. I've had these so-called people playing both sides of the fence. Oh, here's a handout, or we saved your life, or go fuck yourself. You haven't done shit for me. You do it for yourself. If anybody's ever actually standing by my side, it'll be obvious. Nobody's there. Stop playing, 'cause I'm not. So, threaten me. You stupid little fuckers. Anyway, isn't that disgusting? Telling me that I'm only alive because somebody saved me. Do I give a fuck? When you don't have anything to lose except material shit, do you think I really care about your stupid little threats? So, and if it were a fair sparring match, there wouldn't be, I mean, if I attacked you being a trained martial artist in many arts, not just one, then I would be in a murderous frame of mind, and that would be punishable even by jail time. But by me inviting you for a sparring match, don't sit there and fucking threaten me. Send your best. Because that's what they always do. They send their best to try and instill fear or intimidate me or what. You can't do it. I guarantee you're not going to do it. And if there ever is a time, there's been times in the past where I felt a little bit of fear, then I feel shame, and then that makes me angry, and you aren't going to like the outcome. So good luck with any of it, because you won't succeed. I shared some pictures on my Facebook of my little brother and sister and my mom, my half brother and sister. I have uh, 6 sisters and 3 brothers, some from my dad's part of the family and some from my mom's. So, and no, I don't like my mother. She's a narcissist, full blown, and everybody kisses her ass and caters to her, even through her demented fucking shit, and I can't deal with it. So, whatever, I just said it. I didn't like my adopted one either. They are so much alike. It's just crazy. So, anyway. Know what she said to me? She wrote in an email. Well, it was actually a meme, like to be grateful that I wasn't aborted and thrown into a dumpster. Yeah, nice, huh? And then she lied about it to my brothers and my brother and my sisters, and they were all gonna come up and visit me, my siblings, because I've been down there visiting. 2 of my sisters have been here, but everybody was gonna come up, and she was making it so they wouldn't, because my brother was talking about moving up here, and he's the one that helps her trim her bushes around the house and gets the sticks from a pecan tree that fall on the house. And my son and I had went down there and helped her do some things too. Was really hard to do when my grandmother was sick. It was her home at the time. But anyway, long story. So no, she didn't want my brother and his wife and kids to move up here because then her little uh she couldn't use him anymore if he was up here, right? Yeah. So she lied about me, and that wasn't just the only thing with the meme, because when I confronted her with it and then she wrote some shit in a messenger, I kept it. It's like, if my siblings ever want to actually really see what that thing said to stop them from being close to me, they can see it. But even then, I'm done with it all, because if that's where they put their allegiance towards somebody that is cruel and ugly like that, and speaking of ugly, the person that laughed at me, I used to think you were totally intelligent, and I had admiration until that happened. And then I'm like, wow, talk about a ugly fucker. You know, when you meet somebody and think, well, there's a pleasant, nice looking person, then all of a sudden they open their mouths and it's like, whoa. And you just see it, you know. I saw it. And you can't ride both sides of the fence around me, because I've got broken parts on my body because I didn't ride both sides of the fence ever. So I don't allow it around me. Go play with somebody else. You can put your hand out and say it's a lifeline, and I'll take my machete, which I do have, and chop that fucker right off. I don't need your goddamn hand. I've never had one, and I don't need it now. If somebody's actually standing beside me and it's like, wow, I totally get what you're going through, because I've faced the same types of things for standing up for what's right on this planet, not hiding twisted scriptures, unscrewing them, and treating other people with the dignity they deserve. If, you know, or medical things or whatever, even psychological, that the things that they're trying to normalize in life that are not normal, like the people making excuses for narcissistic behavior. You can normalize that all you want, not around me. And trust me, if I wanted to act like that and put the pressure on you, you'd fucking pop. And yes, I'm going to do something to make somebody, you'll probably levitate, you'll be so pissed. Can't wait to see that. You played with the wrong person. And you won't be the first person I brought down in your organization. Try it. You can't threaten me. That's the worst. I mean, okay, laugh at me. That's fine. I'm going to pay you back for that anyway. But threaten me? Fuck you. I challenge you to a sparring match. If you live close enough, I'll pay your gas money just to beat your ass. And we'll see about it, won't we? And it's not a woman. I'm not talking to a woman. His shoulders are 44 inches. My legs are 36 inches. And I'm not out of shape or untrained in skilled combat. I say bring it on. Lifeline my fucking ass. You don't know the battles I've fought and won with bigger people than you. More skilled. when I was less skilled. So, nobody did that for me. Nobody's given me a actual lifeline or stood beside me in reality because you're too chicken shit. You're cowards. That's something you could never say about me. You threaten me over the internet. That's hilarious. Might want to check where I live and find out some of the people around here that used to think like that. Or anywhere I've been. Nice try. So I just wanted to make it perfectly clear. I don't play the espionage game incognito like you're working from the inside for me. No, you're working for yourself and your organization is still going down with or without you. It might be too late to pick the right team. Today is the day I'm going to know for certain. I'm already going to do something. You're not getting away with it. You don't play with me. And I'm very sensitive. Go ahead and laugh at that. It's not going to be funny when I'm done. I'm not talking about karma, little ones. I'm talking about actual attacks that you can't survive no matter who you think you are. And I put a lot of thought into this. Just like I put many years into trying to get the truth, decades, trying to get the truth out to people, and not just for recognition, but actually trying to form good friendships with people that would be as strong-minded as I am. And I still haven't actually found an actual human being like that. So it's like always the protector, never protected type of feeling. Everybody wants something from me. Why is that? What do you want? You don't put your hand out of love or friendship. Like I said, I'm going to chop it off. I'll break it off. Better start working out a little more 'cause I never quit. I can guarantee you there's probably many decades on your sloth ass just sitting there that mine was building my muscles and my mind. Try to instill fear in me and play your little games. Big mistake. Maybe somebody else. Not here. You don't think you're afraid yet. I know you are. Get mad. Get mad, mad, mad. If you think you're mad now, wait till later. I'm going to fry you out playing games, saying somebody from the inside threw me a lifeline. Fuck you. So I think I made my message. This is what I had to say today, and it needed to be said. And I don't care who you think you are. I won't back down, and you aren't going to like it. You played with the wrong person. Not all people that are considered people of God are just gentle for that situation. No, I take care of business. When I see injustice, I take care of it. But coming against me, oh, I've had plenty of that. Lots of training in that area. So carry on. It's about to get interesting. So, okay, everybody, if you're a sweet person, I love you. Thank you for being here. You dogs, I'm coming after you. Okay, peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Look up the address. My phone number's not on there. Just show up. You'll be welcome up to a point. Or if you're a cool person, you're welcome anyway. Hey, if you smoke herb, I got plenty. I'll share. So, whatever. Or if you don't even smoke, I'm polite. I won't even smoke my cigarettes around you if you choke. That's how conscientious I am towards other people. It's a true story. So, peace. Have a really good night or day, wherever you're at.